Hi, so for today's 5 for 25, where I spend 5 minutes giving guidance or sharing with you what's going on in my life for the next 25 days, I want to talk about the topic of beliefs, how to discover them. So, beliefs are what an individual holds true without needing proof that it is real or truth. So, my beliefs and your beliefs are likely different because they're oftentimes based on experiences and information. And we're all consuming both differently in life every single day. But sometimes we're not really sure what beliefs are and the major influence that it has on our decision making and our perspective of the world. It even has a direct, not an indirect, but a direct impact on our well being. If we hold a belief system that's rooted in distress, concern, worry, that essentially is communicated to the body because thinking, your beliefs happen within your thinking, and your thinking is all internal. Your cells listen to your thinking. They adapt to your perspective in life. So if you feel like the world is coming to an end, your body will receive the world as being catastrophic. If you have the beliefs that there are limitless and endless opportunities in life, then that's what you pursue and seek, and your body essentially will give you the strength for that. So, today I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes talking about how to discover these beliefs since they're so essential to your well being. Number one, journaling and reflection. Journaling gives you the ability to process your experiences, your thoughts, and sometimes even the information that you've heard. So when you journal, you can do, there's a variety of ways of journaling. I prefer to start my day with journaling gratitude and goals. It's one of my favorite ways to help me understand what I'm actually valuing in my life in this current season. But there are a variety of ways to journal. You can journal throughout the day. You can journal immediately after experiencing something that might be new or uncomfortable for you. And it gives you the ability to reflect in a safe space. Over time, you start to collect this journaling and these journaling entries, and they start to help you uncover what is important to you, what was your thought pattern. And so this is a really great resourceful way for you to determine what your thinking is and your feelings, and then assess it over a long period of time. Next, I recommend questioning to discover your beliefs. So, beliefs are oftentimes coming from a place of truth, even though we have no proof. So, it is immediately helping us interpret information. This is the brain's way of helping us not burn too much energy in order to keep ourselves safe. But because we're humans and we have an abundance of experiences and informations every single day, we need to be sure that where our perspective is being questioned so that it's in alignment with, the life that you want and the lifestyle that you want. So when you have an immediate thought like a frustration or upset or wonder and excitement, start to question the root of that. Question all your thought patterns, and you can do this as you journal and reflect. Next, I want you to start exploring your values. There is lots of information online where you can assess whether you possess up to 100 different value selections. But I say it's safe to start with your top 5. You can do this in a variety of ways. You can go to VIA.org, where they ask you a set of questions that should take just 5 minutes, but you can get help discovering what your values are, or you can simply search online for a value sheet and then select the ones that speak to you and resonate with you. I'd say the best way to assess your values if you don't take a full assessment is to relate them to experiences. So, I'm actually telling you to relate them to an uncomfortable experience. One for me is anytime my integrity is questioned, I get frustrated. When I took a values assessment, I realized that integrity was one of my top values. Now I understood that people weren't attacking me. It was a belief and a value that I held strongly personally to myself. So now when others might be doing their work, or just simply asking the questions they typically would of someone, I don't get defensive because I understand that this is personally important to me. And then finally, I recommend that you start talking to others or through external support. This could be a trusted friend who you know has a healthy perspective on life, or even a counselor. By sharing your thought process with others who have a healthy one or potentially an opposite perspective, might start to get you out of your small world and viewing life in a very kind of linear fashion, because this is the way you always have. Not not all beliefs are unhealthy. Beliefs keep us safe, but knowing what they are is crucial into your development and enhancing your well-being. I hope this 5 for 25, which is a little longer than usual, was helpful for you on discovering your beliefs.